Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to 10 Living Books. Okay, this video is gonna be my book haul. It's just books that I've accumulated in I don't know how many weeks. Anyways, like this past month or whatever. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the first book that I got, which is in my September TBR video. I'll link that right there because I'm pretty sure that's going up first. So that book that I'm talking about is Sea Witch by Sarah Henning. So basically, I had a job interview and there was a Barnes & Noble nearby, so I was like, when you're near Barnes & Noble, you go into Barnes & Noble. And I'm in an online book club, so this is one of the books that they chose for September, and the other book I already read, so I decided to go with Sea Witch. They had it in Barnes & Noble, so I bought it because I was like, I want to buy something. So yeah, so that's Sea Witch. Oh, and this is I didn't even say what it's about. So basically this is just long story short, it's the origin story of Ursula. I lost my words, so I'll read you a little bit like the ending of like the synopsis. The rise of Hans Christian Andersen's iconic villainess is a heart-wrenching story of friendship, betrayal, and a girl pushed beyond her limits to become a monster. So yeah, this is Ursula's origin story. The next books, my birthday is in June, and Kurlani has she hasn't had the opportunity to give me the present that she got me until like last week or something. It was like last week or the week before, which was August. So the first book that she got me, and thank you Kurlani for my books, I love them. So the first one is Lost in a Book by Jennifer Donnelly. I don't know much about it. I'm guessing Belle gets lost in a book. I don't really know much of the plot of this book. So that's the first one that she got me. And then the next thing that she got me, and I left part of it over there. Next books that she got me is actually a box set, and I've been eyeing these books for a while, and the synopsis sounds so good. It's really popular on BookTube and in YA, I guess. But but the series is a trilogy. The series I'm talking about is the Shadow and Bone trilogy. This box set is the pretty paperback editions. Like, can we just admire at how beautiful this is? It's shiny. Oh, by Leigh Bardugo. I can't believe I forgot to say that. Yeah, so it's the Shadow and Bone trilogy by Leigh Bardugo. So that's the first book, Shadow and Bone. The second book is Season Storm. Look how pretty that is. I love this blue color. And the last book in the trilogy is Ruin and Rising. This also, like, these paperbacks are so pretty and they're so floppy, like, yes. So what is also included in that box set is a map of the Grishaverse. Did I say that right? The Grishaverse. So I'm gonna show you that right now. So this is the map. I don't know, can you see that? There you go. I just put it here. So that that's included in the paperback box set. And I'm planning on, well, I'll put it up once I know if I like enjoy the series, which I feel like I am because it sounds like amazing. The next book. So me and Kurlani, we had like a little like book shopping day. So she wanted to go to Book Off, so she could sell some of her DVDs. So in Book Off, they it's used books, and they sell DVDs as well, used DVDs. And they have manga, comic books as well. So she wanted to sell some of her DVDs, so she did that, and then, you know, there's books there, so we we're looking at the books, and I'll show you what I got at Book Off. So here's my bag from Book Off. I literally, this like, thing was like a week ago, and I kept all my stuff in the bag because for effect, I don't know. Okay, so first things first, I got a Christmas Carol Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens. I've never read this book before, and it's really short. And I love Christmas, and in 5th grade, we did a play of A Christmas Story, and with like a twist. It wasn't like exactly how it is in the book. Ours took place in a New York subway, in a New York train station. Like our math teacher, he created the sets to look like he like created a train and everything. It was so cool. But yeah, so we did the play, and I've never actually read the source material, so I decided to get it, and it was only $1, so like why not? Then this other book that I got was Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. This was $5. It's used, but it looks, the only thing is it's like a little dirty there, but like for the most part, like the pages don't even look yellow. Like that's amazing. And it's obviously hardcover. And then also, I don't know if you can tell. It's like kind of, I can't really show you. It's like kind of like the page is kind of separated from here, but it's not that big of a deal. Like it's fine. Like it was $5. It will survive. So yeah, that's what I got. I need to continue on with the series. I still have only read the first 2 books. So now I have 2 other books to continue on, because I have book 3. And then now I have book 4. The last book that I got, we ended up going to Barnes & Noble that day. And actually, I'm saying that was a week ago. That was this past weekend. I don't know what I'm talking about. So you guys probably have heard, because a lot of booktubers, they collaborated with Barnes & Noble to do like a book haul of the events that they were having, which was a book haul, book blowout, which they had certain like new titles for 50% off. And I just had to go and see what I could get. So I bought 1 book, which it was an event, because we went to one Barnes & Noble, and then they were still kind of like setting up the table, and then they had certain books when we first walked in, but they were setting up, but then we like walked around and they didn't have certain books, and we were like, what happened? So then we ended up going to another Barnes & Noble, and that's where I got this last book in my haul. That book is Ash Princess by Laura Sebastian. This is a signed copy too. I'll show you the signature. There we go. So yeah, I don't know a crazy amount about this one, but again, like I said in my September TBR, I love books about royalty, so like princesses and queens, princes and kings and stuff. Mainly queens and princesses, because I love girl power. But okay, let's see. This says, in a land without a queen, the princess must rise. So what I do know is that the princess has been captured, and then she's being held captive, and then she finally finds a way to break out, and then stuff goes down, and it's like crazy and like amazingness. So yeah, here it says, princess, prisoner, orphan, rebel. But yeah, I'm excited to read this as well, because like I mentioned, like all the time, I love books about royalty. Like fantasy books about royalty. Like it's also like the best books in my opinion. But yeah, that's the last book that I got in my haul, and this obviously was 50% off, which is amazing. So that's it. All the books I've bought recently. And yeah, let me know down below if you've read any of those books and what you thought of them. No spoilers, obviously. Also, if you plan on reading any of those books anytime soon. So yeah, so that's it. So like always, like this video if you enjoyed it, and like this book if you enjoyed it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to become a member of a little family here on Tangled Books. And you can click that little bell right next to the subscribe button. And that will let you know each time we post a new video here. And don't forget that all of our social media links will be linked down below in the description box, so you can check those out and follow us on there, and so you can know when we're posting, and you can see our pictures and stuff. I don't know. Anyways, that's the end. I'll catch you guys here next time on Tangled Up My Books. Bye.